Hello Aquarius. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. Some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past. It could be current. Others of you, it could be a situationship. And for the rest of you, it could be a very strong connection, but no one's really speaking up, and it's just very energetic. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have. And I do have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some guidance, some advice, based on what has come up today. For those of you that know my voice well, I am still getting over this flu. So please bear with me, my voice is not as it usually is. We have here selfhood, followed by betrayal, compassion, sensuality, illusion, creativity, rhythms, relationship, and then under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme we have here, opening. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Aquarius, it appears that you are on your own. That's what it seems like to the rest of the world. The things that I have said and done, the reaction to my actions has led you to this stage. I see you now as somebody who is distant. You no longer need anyone. You are thriving, independent, self-sufficient, self-reliant. And I also see a part of you that is now quite guarded. You being guarded, it shows me that it's not easy to let anyone in again because of what I did. And I'm afraid that I turned you into this person. I don't like what I did. I never meant for this to happen this way. I never had the intentions of hurting you like this. But it does appear as if the things that I've said and done, that resulted in you becoming a completely different person. Not because you wanted to, but because of desperation, because of pain, because of sorrow, because of the suffering that you went through. You had to change. And now for me, this is very intimidating. I see you as someone who doesn't need me anymore. I see myself as someone who is unworthy, unable to approach you. I feel intimidated by you. These feelings that I have on the inside, they make me feel as if I can no longer approach you. Because now it seems as if you are a different person. You see, back then when I knew you, when I had connected with you, you, for me, were a mystery. And I unraveled that mystery. I unwrapped that and I discovered what you were. And you let me in. But that was then. Now you are not the same. Now this is a new challenge. It's a different challenge. It's a greater challenge because how do I reignite a flame that is extinguished? I betrayed you. I broke your heart. I betrayed your faith and your trust. And I ruined everything. I know that at some point in time you felt like you knew me. And you predicted certain things. You expected certain things. But I behaved in a way that was very unpredictable. And to you it must have seemed as if I'm a stranger, as if you never really knew me at all. I know what I did. I feel sorry for you. Sorry, why? Because you actually even were with someone like me. Why would you be? I'm not worth anything. I feel compassion. I feel empathy. Unfortunately, for the things that I put you through. I feel for you now. I don't feel good about it, but I realize the pain that you have gone through, the sorrow that you have felt. I feel that now. And a part of me still appreciates you and admires you in a very sensual way. You are someone who is so attractive, gorgeous, beautiful, handsome, tantalizing. Everything about you is alluring. I feel this sensual attraction towards you. And it never really has stopped. It's the same. And it almost feels to be increasing. Even though I have these feelings, and even though I feel this feeling of that this is not right, what happened, I hide it from you. And this annoys you, I know. And because I hide myself, it makes you more detached, because I am playing this card of being emotionally detached. Why do I hide behind a veil, behind a false mask? Because it's the easy thing to do. Not because I want to, but because I have no other choice. Why? Because I don't know how to fix the situation. So I pretend like it doesn't exist, as if it doesn't matter to me. But the truth is, Aquarius, the fact that you have this new aura, this new light, your independence is burning very bright. I feel that what I've done is truly evil. And I do feel this compassion for you, but because of the intensity of these feelings, I don't know what to do, and I simply stay hidden. I do feel that in this connection, there's this desire for me to create something with you. Even after all this, I know, even after the betrayal, I still want to create something with you. Something that'll be long-lasting for the world to see. A web of love, weaving a web of love. To see where this goes, where you are the center of my world. But because I betrayed you, it's hard to win you over. I have changed my ways, my methods, my approach, my disguises. So many things I have changed, thinking that maybe if I change, the situation will change. Maybe I won't repeat the same things and the same feelings won't be repeating. But these rhythms, they stay on point. Every single time I try to distract myself, to do something different, to be with someone different, something happens. And I always end up thinking about you. I cannot help it. It's almost as if this is the law of the universe, where there's a constant reminder, a tick-tock clock, a cuckoo clock. That cuckoo clock, the cuckoo bird comes out and reminds me, by the way, there's your Aquarius. It's a constant reminder. It's a rhythm that comes and goes, comes and goes. I want to focus on this relationship. This connection that I have with you. I see what others are like around you, and I like what I see. And I see how you interact with them as well. I admire that. I want to be a part of that. I don't want to see things only from a distance. I want to be a part of your life. Many moons, many nights have gone by when I have stayed awake, lying awake in bed, just thinking about you and what it would be like to be in a long-term committed connection with you. However, the sensuality, I must admit, for me is through the roof. I am extremely attracted to you. There are certain things about this connection overall that I haven't truly told you, expressed to you. Even though I'm hiding things, and I hide behind a veil, behind a false mask, there's a part of me, a huge part of me, that wants to open up and to tell you the truth and to talk to you about the truth of things. No more hiding, no more being shy, no more lies. I want to open up to you and tell you the reasons why I did what I did, even if it matters. Maybe it might not matter anymore. But I do know that what I did needs to be rectified. It needs to be fixed. And if I don't do that, it'll haunt me forever. Aquarius. Wow. There are some cards that should have come up in between in terms of interpretation and emotions. I am getting the grief card, my mind's eye, that this person does realize what they did was wrong, but they are grieving, and because they're grieving, they're in this state of mind where they don't even know how to react or to fix the situation. You see, they're not in that mindset where they want to keep boundaries. I have a boundaries card. But this person doesn't actually want 100% boundaries. They still want some type of communication with you, but they choose not to interact with you that much. Maybe not even a little bit. Maybe they don't want to interact. However, there's a difference here where someone is taking a step back and allowing things to happen, allowing messages to come through, allowing the flow of this process to go forward. But it's different when somebody actually has the boundaries card, where it's literally a wall and you can't see what's going on beyond that wall. I'm seeing a brick wall in my mind's eye right now. So this is something that this person has an intention towards. They do want to be with you. However, because of what they did and this betrayal, some of you may have gone through this. Somebody here has been betrayed by an individual, and your personality might have changed. Maybe it hasn't. Maybe it just seems like it to this person because you're mirroring each other. You could also be ignoring this person simply because they hurt you. And because you're ignoring them, they think that, oh wow, look at Aquarius. Aquarius has moved on. Because you have this aura now, even if it's not true, of being single and ready to mingle. When they see you as independent, they also see you as available. And that's also very scary for them too. They feel that, somebody else may have you and they don't want that. Some of you might resonate with that reading. Some of you may not. It's a general love reading. It could also be vice versa. Some of the cards were quite intense. Betrayal cards, very intense. So here we're going to have a look at, with this deck, this is the Lover's Path Tarot. And I'm going to have a look at what it is that happened in the first place that caused the problem. So in the beginning, certain things were okay in this connection. It was a sweet connection. So what happened that made it very sour? Something went wrong, downhill. There you go. The King of Staves. Ooh, then we have the Two of Cups. All right, makes sense. So this deck is for those of you that felt that this person has just ghosted you. They never really gave a reason why they started to fade, why they behaved the way that they did. For those of you that may have had this lack of closure, this person may have faded. There could also be a lack of communication between both of you. Before there may have been frequent, but now it appears to be less. So we have here the King of Staves and the Two of Cups. I read these in the reverse. Here, this talks about wanting to harness these forces, but not quite strong enough to do so. Someone who seems supportive, but isn't reliable. Here, this person wanted to be what? They wanted to be confident. They wanted to be the master of whatever field that they were in. They wanted to be supportive. The problem here with this individual in the reverse, it does talk about this person not being reliable. Why is that? Because they actually turned out to be not so confident. They were not confident. They weren't the master of their own trade, and they weren't really supportive. Because of this, they had a lack of confidence. And with this lack of confidence, they didn't really feel well equipped to be with you and to move forward with you. They just were not reliable. This was just a part of their nature because it was a part of something that they were used to. They didn't have that type of confidence that you may have had. They didn't have the type of mastery in terms of a field of work that they're really good in or a type of topic that they're really good in. They didn't have that mastery. And they may have felt a lack of support in their life, which is why they don't have that, I guess you could say, to support you. So it's kind of like hurt people, right? This person, it appears as if they had this lack of support in their life and this lack of confidence, but they would show it as if they are very confident, they are the master, they are the king, right? But when reality struck, what happened here? This person seemed supportive, but they weren't reliable. So it was, I'm getting the phrase, a toothless lion. This person was like a toothless lion. it's as if, yeah, this person, it was what, all bark, no bite type of thing. That's what these are the type of phrases I'm getting right now. So yeah, this person may have acted and behaved in a way as if, you know, they were this and that. But then when reality struck, it's like, oh, they're not really. But their intentions were quite different here. Because we have a very different card on a very different kind of level, which is the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups here, it talks about, in the reverse, how this was related, the attraction that could have been turned into more of a friendship or a love relationship. It was actually infatuation. There was a sense of overindulgence in sensuality, forgetting the sake of that emotional high. Okay, so infatuation. You remember you had the sensuality card right on top of the relationship card? There was a sensuality and you had relationship. Well, here the issue is that this person did want that relationship to be very sensual. And that's what it says here, is that before, this is what this person's mindset was all about, infatuation. It was all about the physical. It was all about lust. They overindulged in sensuality for the sake of the emotional high. So, they were unreliable and they were infatuated. Very good. Good God. Sometimes we encounter these type of people. What can we do in life? Some of you are going to resonate with that. Some of you are not going to be happy to hear that, but that's life. We meet people, all types of people, right? All types of people have their own types of issues because each person's different. And here it does appear that, you know, this person's one side of them is so different. And these two cards don't really mix. Typically, my readings mix. They go well with each other. They gel. Here, there's a lack of this interconnectivity. It's not working. This person has two different sides to them. One that seems very sure of themselves, but that's the outer shell. The inside, they're not so confident. And then they have this aura around them where they exude this type of, look at me, how sensual I am, how attractive I am, and look at the things that we can do together. This is something that this person was focusing on more. Some of you may have been in this, I'm getting the word commitment. Some of you may have been in this connection thinking that it's going to be, ooh, I got the word limited. Limited. Okay. It's as if somebody's throwing these things at me. Okay, let's just go over what my sentence was, what I was saying. So what I was trying to say here is that somebody here wanted to be in a commitment. However, somebody else in this connection wanted the commitment to be limited. That's what it is. A limited commitment. Isn't that called like just a short term, or, oh, why am I getting the word non-fixed? That's not what it is. There's a word for it. It's in the dating world. Oh gosh, I can't think of it. But anyway, you guys let me know what it is. It's a very simple phrase or word that people use when they don't want to be in a long-term committed connection, kind of like short-term, and they just want to see where it goes, and then, okay, next, right? That type of situation, that's what the situation was. I'm sorry, but some of you may have wanted to actually be in a committed connection, and it seemed, I mean, this is a king, right? It seems on the outside everything's great. It seems here with the Two of Cups there was passion. Of course it seemed like there was passion. But the true intention, unfortunately, was that lustful side, that playful side, that immature side, literally. This person is a king, but they have a lot to learn, a lot to mature. A lot of things need to change if they want to be a person who is supportive and reliable. If you are not, what is the use of being in a relationship? Casual. That's a word. Wow. Brain fog. So, more of a casual relationship. That's what it was. Kind of like, let's see how this goes. Is this going to go anywhere? We don't know. But if you know what it is that you want, Aquarius, then you stick to that. And you resonate with that type of an individual that thinks on the same level as you. Because if you don't think you can fix people or change people. That's not a person's job to do so. We can only help people a little bit. But changing a person's perspective, their mind, in terms of a relationship, is extremely difficult. I'm getting a number, 90%. So I would say 90% of the time, it is extremely difficult. You will not be able to change a person. Only 10% of the people may just change. I don't even know where I'm getting these statistics from, but it just came in my mind's eye, so I'm seeing it. So it must be some type of statistic from the Celestials. Oh boy, we have a sneaky card here. So this is the Beginner's Tarot. And with this deck, I have a look at any actions, any plans, any intentions your person of interest may have towards you. Not bad. Well, boy, oh boy. It's a little complicated, Aquarius. They need to know themselves first in order to get to know you better. This is what I'm getting. They need to really know. They need to get in this healing and hermit mode. That's what they need to do. In order for them to be a better person, what you need to do, you need to keep your distance from this person so that they actually grow up. They actually learn. That's what you need to do if you want to be with this person, because they are not going to learn anytime soon. They're going to rush into this. They're rushing right here. Knight of Swords. Not thinking. Taking action first, thinking later. Here we have 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, Ace of Cups, Knight of Swords, and we have the Queen of Wands. I've never really gotten this combo. I don't think. I've never really seen it before. But here we have a situation where the 7 of Pentacles is here, and it appears as if this individual thinks that they've invested a lot in this connection, and now they're just waiting to see what happens next. They'll know it when they see it. When they finally will be able to make their move. They're going to be a little sneaky about it, guys. Sneaky. This could be a third-party situation where you're dealing with somebody who's having an affair. This could be a situation where your society, your family, or somebody does not want you to be with this person. Or somebody does not want them to be with you. It's a sneaky card. They're trying to get away with something. Sometimes even getting away with the things that they have done by not really addressing the situation itself. Here, yes, they're going to come back into your life. Yes, they are. Are they going to be 100% truthful from their heart towards you? Yes, they are. Regarding other issues, circumstances, external factors, there may be something that they are hiding from you. Do they love you? They are getting there. Yes, they are. They are starting to get that. And here we do have the Ace of Cups, where there's an overabundant feeling of love and a sense of forgiveness. They will get this only after you also keep your distance, Aquarius. We also have here the Knight of Swords. Your person of interest, remember, they see you with a selfhood card, somebody who's independent, self-sufficient. You don't need anybody. And you may have been like that before, but now it's even like higher, that level, okay? The Knight of Swords here, it does talk about how this person recognizes that you were a good catch. And why are they speeding? Because they don't want to lose you now. The only problem is they are coming in a bit, maybe a bit forceful, a bit aggressive, but they're finally using the brilliance of their mind, right? They want to apologize. They want to have a sense of forgiveness because they do have care and love for you and affection for you. They're rushing back into your life. One of the issues here, they're rushing back because they're extremely attracted to you. That's an issue here. Why? Because you had the Two of Cups in the reverse, which is infatuation, overindulgence, being with you so much physically to the point where a person became bored, where it became as if they took you for granted. They took advantage of you. It may have even seemed to you as if they manipulated you. Had their way with you, and you had plans, and it didn't work out. You had wishes, you had dreams. And their agenda was quite different. So I don't blame you if you want to keep your distance from this person. If you want to be a little, guarded, that's understandable. And this person needs to realize that that's what they did to you. And that's what they turned you into. Some of you might be like this. Some of you might not. It's a general love reading. This is not a personal love reading. You guys know that. But what I do see here is that somebody's hurt someone and somebody here is now very guarded. And this individual wants to go back into someone's life. The only issue here is, yes, we do have a whole lot of passion. Why is it an issue? This person feels that you are utterly irresistible. They are highly, highly attracted to you. My goodness. And they also feel that there's a part of you that's very spiritual and that you actually get them. You actually understand them in a way. They do appreciate this part. All I could say here, Aquarius, be careful with this person. It's not as if their intentions are not pure. It's just that it's almost as if... I'm seeing a house of cards in my mind's eye right now. House of cards. And the cards, this person is making a foundation and they're creating this house of cards. But you know what a house of cards is like. From a distance, it looks beautiful, but then suddenly any wind comes, any type of movement, and the entire house falls down, right? So this person may seem as if they're displaying this they're taking these grand gestures towards you and they're giving you so much or they're acting in this certain way. But just be mindful that true actions, right? They speak louder than words, right? You need to see what's different between this person from then. How are they different now? You're going to have to compare this in order to see, is there improvement? And if you see that there's not, then there's something sneaky going on behind the scenes. And you're going to have to be careful of that. It almost seems also as if they're trying to get away with something with you. Trying to gain and try to win you back, but not go over the problems that they put you through. The disappointment that they put you through. I'm seeing a snake in my mind's eye right now, slithering their way back into your life. Wow, some of you don't like this person. Oh boy. Okay. Just going to do a quick prayer. All right, I have here Archangel answer cards. And these are messages from Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, as well as Uriel. Within the next few weeks, you have a timeline. So next few weeks could also be next few months. It's up to you. Yeah, for sure. It's very good and important that you got this card. And the angels here are telling you that you have a choice. Helpful people. You'll need the support. It's important to have people around when you have tough times. It's your energy mixed with other people's energy, and your energies just become stronger. Okay. If you hear a whisper, don't be alarmed. That is me whispering. All right. Very interesting. You have here, within the next few weeks or months, you're going to have the chance to make a decision, which is great. It's good to make a decision so that you can move on. It's going to be up to you. So some of you that want to be with this person, this message is for you. Within the next few weeks or months, it will be important for you to connect with some helpful people. This could be your family, your friends, therapist, somebody that you talk to. Regarding the connection, regarding communication, regarding relationship issues, regarding the topic that may be bothering you. They're saying here, don't stop giving and receiving love. Keep that positive energy flowing because you will be able to attract positive energy. And things will happen when they happen. As frustrating as that is, there's divine timing involved here. Some of you may wish to take action, but they are saying no with an exclamation mark. Don't you take any action. Similar to how I said, keep this person at a distance. Let them come to you, right? So take action? No. With an exclamation mark. Don't take action. Let the timing work out in divine timing. You are going to get that chance to connect with this person and communicate with them in the coming future. When you communicate with them, I've told many of you before, it's been a while I haven't mentioned this, but I'll say it again. Try to just have about 3 to 4 points, maximum 4, maximum 5. Okay, literally not more than 5. If you write a text, for example, and you write lots of words, people will get lost in the details. They will not remember what it is that you actually meant or wrote. They may pick up on something completely irrelevant, and you thought that they picked up on something else that you tried to mention. So keep it short and sweet. Remember what it is that you want to convey, what it is that you want to say to this person, and say it in a very short and sweet manner, either verbally or just in writing. And if you do end up in a discussion, use the I method, the I approach. I feel this. I believe this. I think this. When you use that, it's a less aggressive approach. So use that approach because I do see that here. It's a very sensitive situation, and it's important for the other person to feel comfortable. Remember, they don't have confidence, right? They have a lack of confidence, even though they act as if they do. And the person's not supportive, they're not reliable. But once you make them feel a little bit of that self-worth, that you are worth something, they will start. It'll build up their morale. Here, for those of you that don't want to be with this person, it's a very similar situation, in fact. Within the next few weeks or months, you are going to get the opportunity to talk to some people, and this is for you to literally vent. To talk to people about how frustrating the situation was. Let it all out, okay? And let it all out in a healthy way. Transfer that energy into something else, and it'll be gone. Here, we also have, don't stop giving and receiving love. Same thing. If you have that positive energy, you will start to attract positive energy, positive people into your life. So don't stop giving and receiving love simply because you think this connection didn't work out. Nothing's going to work out. Don't think like that. Don't stop, right? Keep going. We have here also, things will happen for you as well in divine timing. Take action? No, don't take any action. Very similar message for both of you, or both groups. And of course, here we are going to have a chance to communicate with this person. So when you do, like I said, very simple, straightforward approach, to the point, no in between, like, words or sentences. Not to make anything light and fluffy. It's just the way it is, especially when you're dealing with a masculine energy. Just bullet points. Quick, direct, and that's it. And it gets to... it's so sometimes short and sweet that will definitely remain in one's mind. But if you have too much information, people get lost in the details, and sometimes they also think that you have too much time on your hands. And even if we do, we don't want to show them that we do. Alright, guys. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situations. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated, guys. Thank you so much for your encouragement and for your support over the years, and for those of you who are new. I really do appreciate it. I also wanted to mention I have another channel called Asnointia Audio for those of you who are new. And that is a channel that I have relationship-related videos on, advice on relationships, past life and spiritual connections, those sort of things. I also have a most recent one that was on negative energies. What and who are negative energies? How to recognize and remove these type of things. If some of you are interested in those videos, feel free to have a look at that channel. It's on YouTube, Asnointia Audio. And please do like, share, and subscribe to that channel as well. I also have on my website a limited amount, but I still have some packages open if some of you are interested in placing any orders. Please do have a view on my website. It's www.asnointia.com. As I mentioned, there are a limited amount that are open right now. But if you feel the need to, for example, I have a lot regarding negative energies. If you want to get rid of negative energies, I'm always there to help. That's one thing that I promise that I will always keep open, because it is so important to get rid of negative energies so that we can have positive energy in our lives, because the positive energy get overrun by the negative. And once you get rid of the negative, then you have everything clear for you to manifest what it is that's owed to you karmically, that's written in your book of life. You will get that. So I have the chakra checkup on the website, and I also have the Holy Light package on the website. One's a self-help guide, the other you actually receive a reading with. But if some of you are interested in that kind of thing, please do visit the website and have a look at the description. If that's something that you're interested in, feel free to place an order. All right. You guys take care. Stay safe. Bye now.